Samsung killed the Galaxy Note back in 2021. Or did they? Everyone assumed the Galaxy S Ultra replaced it because it inherited the S Pen. But after spending some time with the new Galaxy Z Fold8, I think Samsung may have quietly brought back what made the Note so special. And it has nothing to do with the S Pen. Now, what if I told you the phone that feels the most like the original Galaxy Note isn't the Galaxy S Ultra, it's the Galaxy Z Fold8. Welcome everyone. Today we're looking at something that almost nobody is talking about. Not the processors, not the cameras, not Galaxy AI. Instead, we're talking about the shape, because sometimes the way a phone feels in your hand matters just as much as what's inside it. And after comparing the Fold 8 with the original Galaxy Note and the Galaxy Note 2, I think Samsung may have come full circle. Now, remembering why the Galaxy Note was different. Back in 2011, people laughed at Samsung, for making a 5.3-inch phone. Everyone said it was way too big. Samsung called it a phablet because it blurred the lines between a phone and a tablet. But what made the Note special wasn't just the size. It was this proportion. It wasn't tall, not skinny. It was just wide. That made it fantastic for reading articles, like watching videos, browsing websites, writing notes, multitasking. It felt like, carrying a small tablet in your pocket. Sounds familiar? 1 year later, Samsung released the Galaxy Note 2. Now, it kept that same philosophy. A larger display at that time, wide enough to feel comfortable, thin enough to fit in your pocket. But for many longtime Samsung fans, if you think about it, the Note 2 remained one of the greatest phones Samsung has ever made. It represents everything people loved about the Note lineup before smartphones started to becoming more narrower. Then Samsung changed everything, beginning with later Note models, and especially after the introduction of Infinity Display. Samsung shifted, towards taller aspect ratios. Phones became narrower, taller. It was easier for scrolling social media, but they also lost some of that tablet-like feel that made the original Note stand out. The Note became more like smartphone flagship that was out. Now, fast forward to 2026. Samsung surprised everyone. Instead of making another Fold, they changed the entire shape. The Fold 8 isn't just smaller than the Fold 8 Ultra, it's wider, shorter, more tablet-like. Samsung says now that 4.3-inch inner display and the 16:10 style cover display are designed to be better matched for the way people consume content. It's emphasizing reading, videos, and multitasking. And here's what's fascinating, and me being a longtime Samsung fan immediately noticed something. The Fold 8 cover display feels remarkably similar to the original Galaxy Note. Not because it's the same size, but because it has that same widescreen philosophy. The design philosophies of the Galaxy Note: small tablet that makes phone calls. When the Galaxy Note 2 came out, refined productivity phone. Then when you jump to the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, it was more of a traditional flagship with an S Pen. Now the Galaxy Z Fold8 is a modern foldable built around the same mini tablet ideals of the original Note, whereas the Galaxy Z Fold8 expressed similar features to the Note 20 Ultra, productivity, and then the first foldable with all that power. Now let's go over the Fold 8 versus the Fold 8 Ultra. Now, this is where things get interesting. The Fold 8 Ultra is clearly more powerful phone. You get a better camera, you get a bigger battery, faster charging, more multitasking features, but the regular Fold 8 may actually be more enjoyable phone to use every day. Its wider display makes YouTube look better, books easier to read, web pages easier to browse, movies fill more of the screen up, Gaming can be more immersive. You know, a lot of reviewers found early on that the Fold 8 shape was more comfortable for extended media consumption than the Ultra's taller layout. That's exactly what the original Note was famous for. So, did Samsung intentionally bring back the Galaxy Note? Probably not by name, but they may have brought back the philosophy. The original Note was successful because it had an S Pen. It was successful because it gave people a phone that felt like a tablet. That's exactly what the Galaxy Z Fold8 is trying to do. Now, the Galaxy S Ultra inherited the features of the Note, but the Galaxy Z Fold may have inherited its soul. And that's a distinction worth talking about. So I want to hear from you. If you use the original Note or the Note 2, does the Galaxy Z Fold remind you of those phones? Or do you think the Note legacy truly lives on in the Galaxy S Ultra series? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll catch everybody in the next video. I'm out.